Isaac, and a lot of people call me Ike, Cohen. My rank was SK2SS, but diesel subs are really quiet when they're underwater because of the batteries. The batteries are very quiet, but there was limited time because you got to charge the batteries, you know, just like charging a cell phone, right? So it was the same thing more or less, and you had to do that. And I was telling the kids today that the way you do that when you're underwater, if you, it's what they call snorkeling, and you kind of stick the pipe above the water, and what happens is it sucks the air in so the engines can run and charge the batteries. And they asked me how long I stayed out. The longest I remember was 2 weeks, but that was rough because at times the sea got rough, and if the sea got rough, it would pop over the induction valve, and the induction valve was shut. And at that point, it would suck all the air out of the boat. And I got to tell you something. You know what kind of pressure it takes out of you? These engines in there now. The Bang had three 1,600 horsepower engines. We also had what they call a prairie masker in there. A prairie masker was the thing that they used to cover the bubbles that are coming out when you're running the propellers to mask the bubbles so you don't get detected, because that was huge. Anyway, so those powerful engines were sucking up the whole air, and boy, I'll tell you, my ears, I thought they were going to burst. So my job was to be a lookout, balance stern plane. I loved flying down those damn stairs. That was so much fun. And we always tried to see who could do it the fastest, you know, because that was all about. You know, back in World War II, you get depth charge, you want to get down there as fast as you can, get the hell out of the way, and that was our goal. Nowadays, it's a whole different ballgame. They can stand out so far that nobody else knows where they are, and they don't get depth charge anymore. They got a lot of other things. So it was a different game. But that was fun. That I really enjoyed. And I always tell people that because I love sliding down those damn ladders. You know, it's like, wow. Qualifying was interesting because you had to go through so much to understand what was going on. And you think I remember most of it? Nah, I doubt it. But I can tell you, looking at the situation, is that if you were in a compartment and something happened, and this was the purpose, if something happened, you want to be able to do something to fix it. You know, shut a valve or fire, put out a fire, and that was a little bit. And during World War II, that was a lot more happening. Now it doesn't happen, but unfortunately, we lost a couple of submarines for other reasons that are really tough to talk about. But you know, it's a different world being there. And somebody said to me today, he said, I can never do that. I don't know. It didn't bother me. It was pretty easy, actually. I mean, not easy, but it didn't bother me thinking about doing it. You know, it's just like the Marines do what they do, you know. You know, one thing about the Navy, they treat submariners great with food. So we always had great food. We had great food. We had a better situation than to me. If you were in the Army or Marines fighting like that, they had way worse conditions. So, but you know what it is about submariners? We are a certain different type of breed, and when you talk to us, we just kind of shrug it off because it's like, well, we did it. You know, it's what we did, and it's what we are. Just like the Marines, who they are, they take a certain pride. Rangers, SEALs, these guys are really special. To me, I don't think we were special. We just did our job. You know, that's it. And it wasn't tough. Well, it was tough at times. I mean, telling you about the ears being pop, I thought my eardrums were going to burst. But that didn't happen. Got lucky that way. You know, so